Hey guys, dare I say it? Dare I say it? I am back with another video, honey. And like I told you guys, I was gonna come back and do this video, but before I say it, yes, I am wearing the same outfit as my previous video because like I told you guys, whenever I do one, I usually do two because I do it when I have the time. So we are here to give these single folks some advice, okay? So my tip number one for you is don't have sex, okay? Sex should be saved for the person you're gonna marry. You shouldn't be out here sleeping with all these people. If that's all the person wants in that relationship is not for you. You need to wait, be celibate with the person that you're with. Don't go around having sex with these random people, because when they get what they want, you get the other end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So don't have sex. It's not worth it. Just wait. Plus, it feels so much better when you don't have to worry about protecting yourself against anything because the person you're with is only with you. Number two, establish your status. What's your title in the relationship? So if you're a girlfriend, you're a girlfriend. If not, then you don't need to be in that relationship. It's not a relationship. Don't let these men out here calling you my boo, my bae. We're just talking, we're chilling, we're friends with benefits, because who is it benefiting? Not you. It's not benefiting anybody. And if you don't have any title in your relationship, that means that the person you're with can go out and sleep with whoever they want to, because at the end of the day, y'all are just talking, y'all are just friends, and then you're hurt. So make sure there's a set title in your relationship. That way, at the end of it all, that person is being held responsible for their actions. If there's no title, there's no responsibility. Understand? Good. Now that we're on the same page, number three, stop calling yourself wife or I'm wifey. Stop treating these men like husbands when they're not even treating you like girlfriends. You're not wife until you're a wife. You're not wifey until you're a wife. You're just a girl who's dating somebody. And when you're a fiance, you're a fiance, but you are not a wife until you're a wife. So stop saying I'm wifey when these men are out here doing whatever the heck they want. Men too. Well, I mean, I don't know no men that go around talking about I'm hubby. I don't know any men that do that, but women tend to be the ones that say, well, I'm wifey. Wifey means that you're a wife. If you're not a wife, stop calling yourself that, and stop treating these men like they're your spouse, because you're giving them the benefit of having a wife without the responsibility of being in a relationship committed to you. So be careful who you're calling huzzy and I'm wifey. Stop doing that. Number four, ask about their credit score, jobs, and goals. I mean, you need to know what you're getting yourself into. So make sure you know what their credit score is. If they don't want to answer you, chuck the deuces. I'm telling you, ladies, you're going to be in for a rude awakening when you find out what your spouse or your soon-to-be fiance or whatever. If you already know what it is off bet, then you know how to maneuver that situation. But if you're blindsided and you go into it, you're going to be stuck. So make sure you ask them what their job is. You're dating somebody, okay, so let's say you work at the post office. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you see yourself applying for the manager position? Or do you see yourself just staying right here? If they're going to be stagnant, that means you're going to be stagnant in your relationship as well. So don't let somebody hold you down. Hold you back. Because if they're not going to be making any effort to progress, then every time you make progression, they're going to have a problem. Because they're going to say, well, you act like you're better than me. Because, honey, I am. I'm trying to move forward while you're trying to stay where you are. It doesn't work that way. Both of you guys need to be moving in the same direction. So make sure you're asking about those important questions: credit score, jobs, your goals. Number five, ask about their kids and exes. Listen, you need to know if they have kids, and you need to know if they have the crazy baby mama or ex-girlfriend who will slash your tire or throw acid on you or whatever the case may be. I've never dealt with that, by the way. But you need to know what you're getting yourself into. Like, if there are kids, are you okay with being a stepmom? Are you going to treat them like they're your own? Those are the kind of things that you need to know when you're dating a guy. Okay? Number six, what are their plans with you, i.e. marriage? Are you planning on moving with me to the next level? If not, leave. Exit fast. Run for your life. If they're not willing to make a long-term commitment to you, as in i.e. marrying you, leave. Everything is not about marriage, but if you're not building towards something, then what are you building to? What are you building for? Listen, ask these questions. They're important. Number 7, know your worth, self-love. If you know who you are and you love yourself, it is that much easier to dismiss somebody, to say, look, you are not where I'm at, you are not on my level, I cannot deal with it. So if you know how much you're worth, you don't have to deal with these riffraffs. You understand what I'm saying? These men that don't mean you no good, you don't have to deal with it because you know you're worth more than their let's be friends with benefit. So, know your worth. Know your worth. It is important. And you, I'm talking to you, who think that you're not worth anything, trust me, you're worth a lot to somebody. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Got it? Good. Now let's move on. Number 8, I said this in my marriage, and I will link that video below. I said that in my marriage video. Watch the friends you tell your business to. Why? Because some friends are waiting to hear how things are going in a relationship so they can jump in. Some friends are waiting to be that girlfriend. Some friends want you to fail so bad. Friends, watch the people you tell your business to. I say keep people at your business, period. But if you must talk to somebody, make sure it's somebody that you truly trust. That's up to you. I feel like you shouldn't be talking to no friends about your relationship, especially single friends, because they are looking to get hitched and you are in a position that they want to be in. So be careful with your friends. Number 9, stop settling, ladies. Stop settling. That goes hand in hand with know your worth. If you know your worth, you won't be settling for these men that don't mean you any good. So don't settle. Stop settling and elevate yourself. Have higher standards. Therefore, you're not saying, oh, well, he doesn't have this, this, and this, but I can work with this, this, and this. I'm not saying you're not going to make compromise, but don't give up on your morals and your values in order to be with somebody. It's best to be alone for the right reasons than be with somebody for the wrong reasons. Again, I didn't coin that phrase, but you don't want to be with somebody for the wrong reasons. And number 10, we came here fast, but number 10, find out each other's strengths and weaknesses. Build on your strengths and work on your weaknesses. So if you know, let's say for example, the person you're with is not that strong of a reader, like they're kind of illiterate, you work on that with him or her. You go and you say, listen, let's go figure this out. And then if you find that your spouse is great at, let's say, fixing cars, you maybe push him towards going towards that degree. You always have to try to encourage and support the person, and don't bring them down. If they're not great at reading, you don't want to be like, you're a dummy. You don't want to make them feel less than, because then there's always somebody out there who's going to make them feel like they are everything that they're looking for. So be careful with your words. But anyway, try to find your strength, your weaknesses, and work on them together. Build each other up. And I have a bonus as usual. Number 11, pray together. I cannot stress this is not enough. Especially if you are going to get married, you need to be finding something where you guys can do together, as far as bringing, like I said, some kind of faith into your relationship, because you have to believe in something bigger than you. So this should be starting when you're dating. So let's say you go to a church, let's say you go to church and you meet somebody there. You guys should be praying together, going to Bible study together, going to whatever it is together, so you can learn how to be the man that God intended you to be, so you can lead the woman, and so you, the woman, can be the woman God intended you to be, and be submissive to your spouse. I don't mean bow down and kiss his feet. I mean how to let your spouse lead you. And if you're going to be in a relationship and you're considering it long term, you need to learn how to play your role in the relationship. Otherwise, you guys are going to bump heads, and that's going to be a disaster. So those are my tips for single people who are dating with a purpose. Dating with a purpose, guys. Don't just date just to pass time. Date to build on something. Date for your future. Date for your kids. Date with a purpose. Okay? So that's the end of this video. I know it came fast. And I love you guys for watching. I hope I helped somebody today. I'm not being cocky. I am not perfect, but I have been through a lot of stuff. So therefore, I'm here to give you guys a piece of advice, and hopefully it works for you. Love you guys. Stay blessed. Be beautiful. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.